Okay, hey guys, welcome to my sort of beginner's tutorial for the world of Fallout New Vegas. I'm just going to go through some very basic points on the game in this one. This is primarily for people who are new to it, maybe haven't played Fallout 3 or anything else before it. Okay, so let's get started. Let me just turn my computer down for a start. Okay, let's get started. You'll notice that sort of by default, you've got your little compass in the bottom left. It tells you what direction you're facing, and it also indicates both people around you and various places. Now you can see, okay, if I line up where I'm looking with the large arrow on the bottom of the compass, that is my objective. That means my objective is going to be that way. So if I keep going that way, I'll reach my objective. If I spin around, you'll see the small little yellow bars on the top are people. Which is going to mean there's some people or animals or friendly animals over here. There you go, you can see some, I think they're Brahman. I don't know what they are, but basically there's friendly animals around me. And also you get these sort of mini triangles. Now, okay, you see the one that's in front of me there. If that's not filled in, if it's got a hole in the middle of it, if it's transparent in the middle, that means I haven't discovered that location yet. If I turn to my right a little bit, you can see one that is filled in, which means I've already been to that place, which means it'll be on my map, which I will get to in a second. Above that, you've got HP, or hit points. Mine is full. You can upgrade this with various sort of, upgrades as you level up. So yeah, that's not stationary. On the right-hand side, you have action points. That's what AP stands for. These relate to when you sort of go into VATS mode, or VATS, and this is sort of relevant when you're shooting people, or targeting people rather. Below that you've got CND, which stands for the condition, and that's the condition of my weapon, which is currently some sort of rifle. And right on the right of that you've got the bullets. Now you see 20, and then some insane number, because I don't like to play a few extra ammunition bullets. Excuse me. You can see 20 is the amount of bullets I have in my chamber at the minute. If I shoot that, 19, and whatever, I can shoot them all off. You can reload by pressing... Ooh, now I've changed my buttons around. I believe it's X by default, so that just reloads straight away. Or if you do get to nothing, it will auto reload for you. Also, if you shoot and hold X, if you hold X, you put away your weapon, and you can draw it out. You move faster with your weapon hold speed, so just bear that in mind. You slow down whilst you have it pointed out. Okay, so let's get the weapon out again. If you use the default standard sort of targeting system, if you press the left trigger, you aim in. And now Fallout New Vegas has iron sights, which are personally I think very very good. I prefer these to the just general over the hip ones in Fallout 3. God, please excuse me. Yeah, where was I? So yeah, that's how you target, and of course the right button is shoot. Now, if I find a target, which I'm actually going to go on a little trek for, because there doesn't seem to be anybody anywhere nearby, which is just typical. I wonder if there's any bugs around. No, they're all friendly people. Oh well, okay, let's say, if you press the right bumper button, which is the one above the shoot trigger, I really don't want to shoot like friendly people, so I would love to find someone who I can shoot. So I guess I'll have to do that later. Okay, so moving on. If you press the select button, this is on the Xbox controller of course, actually no, I think PS3 is the same. Anyway, you get the wait option. Now you can select how long you want to wait for, and the time is at the bottom. Standard daylight times, I think it gets light at about 6ish, maybe 7. So if you wait 1 hour, it'll pass an hour of time, and there you go. It also automatically saves once you wait, so that's kind of useful. Let's talk about caravans. These are trade caravans, and they move around the game. If you talk to the traveling merchant,
need anything,
you can of course
sure,
buy various items, guns, food, whatever. So that's kind of quite useful. Some of them you also have an option to repair your weapons. which is good because if the weapon condition gets too low, then you either can't use the weapon, or it is extremely less effective. So you don't want to be running out of a good amount of condition on your weapons. What else can I talk about? Ah, yeah, Pip-Boy. By default, I believe it's the B button. So if you just bring up your Pip-Boy, let's start with the stats. If you press the right trigger or left trigger, you will move between stats, items, and data. Let's just concentrate on stats for a second. And inside of stats, you've got various sub-menus called status, special, skills, perks, and general. Most of these aren't particularly useful to you, maybe except for status. Now, if you press X, you can move on to limbs and repair individual limbs with stim packs. So move out of that. Special is your special abilities. That's your skills, and this basically just gives you an overview of what you've already done to your character. If you move on to items, you can see you have weapons on the left. This is all the weapons that you have currently. Now, if you go over to a weapon and you hold down the RB button, you can assign it to a hotkey. So let's say we press on the D-pad to the right. I've now got a Magnum revolver on the D-pad to the right. So if I now go back into the game, press D-pad right, it will automatically switch to my weapon. Let's just change to another one, show you that. Okay, so I've got nothing. Press D-pad right, and I've gone straight to my revolver. So that's kind of useful. That's sort of a quick way to switch weapons. Now, apparel is what you're wearing. You can change this whenever. If you look at DT points, that is the damage resistance, basically. The higher that is, the more damage you'll sustain before you lose some health. And the weight is also an issue. The heavier the weight is, the less agile you are. So you move a bit slower, and also the condition is sort of standard, and the value is what it sells for. Going on to aid, you've got all the stuff that heals you here, along with various sort of effect modifiers. Miscellaneous, you've got bullets, I don't know, cigarettes, whatever else, and that's all of your ammo that you have. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Press RT again, go on to data. You have the local map on the far left button, and this is basically a close-up of where you are. You press right, you go to the world map, which is how you navigate around the world. Right again, you've got your active quests, and you can switch. You can press A and switch between quests here, or you can press X to show the location. And miscellaneous, you just sort of got various sort of info that's been given to you, how to play Caravan, etc. And the radio, you can switch your radio station to whatever you want, or turn it off altogether. Okay, so that's basically most of the things done here. I want to find someone to kill. I really want to find someone to kill. There's the D menu. If you hold it in for long enough, you can actually select where you want to go, or what you want to pick as a weapon, rather. Still trying to find someone. I really don't want to run out of time and not find anyone. There has to be somebody around here, surely. What's that? Looks like a plane. It is a plane. Ooh, cool. A great thing about this game is just roaming around and finding stuff. You find loads of stuff like ammunition boxes. If you open those up, you get bullets inside of them. Let's take that. Ah, now I see a red dot. Ah, there's a scorpion there. Now, I'm going to go on to about the VATs that I said earlier. If you press the RB button and you enter into VATs, now you use the you use the right analog stick to select your target. Sorry, the left analog stick to select your target. There's loads of them actually. I didn't realise they were there. And the left analog stick to sort of select a body part to shoot. So if you shoot, say, the leg, and then the other leg, and the bottom. Now you'll notice in the bottom right it comes up with the order in which they will be shot. That's quite useful. You can shoot it in a specific order. And to target that, I just press the shoot button as usual. And I press A. Okay, it killed him in one, but basically it'll shoot it in whatever order which you specified, which is kind of useful. So let's just show you again. Let's shoot off the right foot. boss and kill him. Oh well. You get the basic idea though. I do love the cinematic kill cams in this game, they're quite epic. Let's see what we can find over here. Something not friendly. Which is fair enough. Oh, that is a, I believe... Oh, Jackal Gang member. Hadn't anticipated that. Headshots are, of course, the most devastating, so you probably want to aim for the head. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, anyway. So that's pretty much it. Oh, there's going to be more. The game is also split up into various factions, so if you annoy one, give everyone in that... That's a tree. I'm shooting trees. Anyway, so yeah. That was not too hard. Ah, fire. Now I can show you what to do on fire. There is a tutorial for this at the beginning, shown to you by some random woman. But I can't remember it really. Ah, okay, gecko steak, I don't know what that was. Basically, the recipes are in the left-hand column, so you can select. If they're highlighted, that means you've got the ingredients necessary to make them. And you can also see the ingredients listed on the right. I'm going to try gecko steak, because that's the only one I can make at the minute. So you press X. I can basically make potions and cocktails and whatever to make me feel better. Which is kind of useful. Okay, one last thing I want to show you is fast traveling. Now, if you go to your world map, you can see these are all the locations that I've discovered. Now, you can instantly sort of fast travel to these locations. Let's fast travel back to Nipton. And depending upon how long my game takes to load, it will basically send you straight back there without actually having to walk there, which is a really useful feature if you're trying to get to a location of a quest. That's the word I was looking for. It just saves walking the whole way, which is really kind of useful. I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to run over too long on this because it is just a basic sort of introduction, and you know, playing the game is gonna eventually get you all these skills anyway. So that's useful. But yeah, thanks for watching. Check out my other Fallout videos. There's a link in the description and probably on the screen sometime soon. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.